Hey guys, I want to talk about triggers and I want to talk about the fact that I still get triggered and I still have urges to binge and purge. People always say, like, when are they going to go away? A lot of my clients that I talk to, I was just got off the phone with someone today where it's like, I just hope that eventually they'll be gone. Like, I hate that they're still there. I hate that I still have the urge to binge and purge. And I shared with her that last night, in fact, I had the urge to purge. I had eaten this tofu curry rice thing that had been in my fridge for, I think, about 6 days. And I ate it and I thought that it was perfectly fine. I thought that it was okay to eat, still good, right? I ate it, and then about 5 minutes after eating it, I felt nauseated. I felt sick. My stomach was bubbling. Definitely ate something that I shouldn't have, right? Very uncomfortable. And my immediate thought was like, I just want to get rid of this feeling. I may even throw up anyway, so why don't I just purge now? Why don't I just fast forward this process? Why don't I just do it? My mind came up with all these excuses of why it's okay, but I still made the decision not to because at the end of the day, you shouldn't like. There's no excuse to purge. There's no reason I have to forcibly make myself throw up. I will not go back to those behaviors again, and it's just a feeling. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of people that don't understand, that don't work with me, they don't understand that dealing with stressful emotions, dealing with the urges to binge and purge, they're just feelings. They cannot force you to do anything, and all that they ever are just uncomfortable. They're just an uncomfortable emotion that you want to get rid of. And my situation, maybe it's not exactly the same, but the urge felt very real. The urge felt like this needs to happen. I am totally justified in doing this. And just like binging, like I'm just gonna binge because I can't take the thoughts in my head. I can't take this uncomfortable, stressful, anxious feeling. And the only answer to it is food. But the alternative answer that you're not letting yourself see is that you could just feel those emotions. You could allow them, which is something I teach my clients and that I work with them on. You could allow those urges to be there, lean into that feeling, and eventually they will dissipate. And you realize that you've been running your whole life from just a feeling, that they can never force you to do anything. And I know a lot of you guys are stressed out about the election right now and everything else going in the world, COVID, not being able to see your family and friends, all these sort of things. I know that that is a huge stress on everyone. And I haven't talked about the election that much because I've just been focused on bulimia and my own little world. But I know it's out there. I know we're all worried about what's going to happen, no matter what side you're on, no matter what's going on. This divide that we're all having, extremely stressful, not a good time for anyone. However, those are just feelings. Like you dealing with it, binging and purging is not going to help. It's going to compound the issue. It's going to give you a temporary numbness, and then you're going to be left with what is. It never gets rid of the problem. It just puts a big, ugly band aid over it. But what if you were able to actually handle the emotions? What if you got stressed out about the election and you're able to handle that stress? What if you were able to experience worry and not binge and purge over it? What if you were able to feel a little bit like your clothing was a little tight one day and you didn't binge and purge because of it? What if you were able to do those things? So, my suggestion to you today, for your entire future, is to try to lean into those emotions, try to feel your feelings, try to actually not run away from them. And you might be surprised at how amazingly you do. You might be surprised at how awesome you handle those emotions. And if you're having trouble with it, if you want to work with it further, come see me. Go to my bio, click the link in my bio, work with me. We'll do a coaching session consult. We'll figure it out. I really help my clients have accountability. I help them actually understand that they're much more powerful than they ever thought. And one of my clients the other day just said, I didn't really realize it would be this easy. A lot of us just avoid it because we think it's going to be so hard when really linear recovery can be pretty easy. Actually eating food and intuitively eating can be pretty easy once you finally take that leap of faith to do it. So if you're having trouble pushing yourself to do it, then I highly recommend you work with me, work with a coach, go sign up for my program, whatever you want to do. Work with someone. It doesn't have to be me, but go find someone who holds you accountable if you're having trouble with that. But I'm urging you to try to trust yourself today, to try to be there for you. You may surprise yourself at how amazingly you do and how strong you actually are. So, all right, bye guys.